How's it going, guys? I am Matthias, and today I'm going to show you myself hideousness. That sounded really bad. I'm not gonna flash you or anything like that. I'm gonna flash pictures of myself to you. That still sounds bad. There will be no flashing whatsoever. What I'm trying to say is that I am going to be showing you pictures, old pictures of me back then. Why is this so difficult for me to explain to you? I'm going to react to some old pictures of my face, okay? Get over it. All right, first picture. When I was in high school, I had a clothing line that I sold to other high schoolers, and I made a bunch of shirts, and it was called Slide, and this is one of those times where we are all wearing Slide shirts. It was just like a thing I did in my garage where I like ironed on things. Those were the good old days. I think if you zoom in on my face here, you can tell that I did some photoshopping on my acne. I had acne too, kids. Don't worry about it. If you got acne, it'll clear up eventually. If it doesn't, Photoshop works. Yeah. This is when I got my first guitar. Where are my eyes? Is my hair that long? Oh, okay. There, see, there's more acne. What's that thing on the guitar? It looked like I stole it from a store. Is that like a safety mechanism? What is that? Actually, I modified this guitar and actually used it in the Iron Man parody that I did. Cue clip. I was at band practice in this photo, and I was having a creative slump, literally and figuratively. I think my shirt says Matchbook Romance. Any of you guys ever listen to Matchbook Romance? Was that the band? Matchbook Romance? Cut out my heart if you're just gonna stomp on it. I don't think that's verbatim, but similar. This is when I lived in Florida, and Joey and I went to an Atrium. Look at that pudge face. Both of our pudge faces. Anyways, we were at this Atrium, and this bird just randomly landed on J-Fred, and you could see he wasn't too pleased with it. This picture needs some explanation. Everything's green. Green is one of my favorite colors, but that aside, this picture is just terrible, all right? My grandfather wanted pictures of my brother and I together, and to save money, you know how people take pictures together in like studio sets? I was like, hey, I can do that, that's no problem. So I took a picture of me and my brother against our garage and then cropped us out and made some wishy-washy background. And I was like, ta-da! Didn't turn out at all like I wanted it to. Oh, okay, this is my Johnny Depp face. Someone had told me that when I was growing my wispiest mustache and beard ever, they're like, oh, you kind of look like Johnny Depp. And I was like, really? That's pretty cool. So I tried to make myself look as much like Johnny Depp as possible. And I think I'm almost positive I put mascara in my beard and mustache. Guys, if you want, this is a true fact, if you want your mustache and beard to be heavier than it is, mascara is the way to go. Don't tell anyone though. It's kind of funny because you're trying to be more of a man by putting on mascara. Irony. This was when I had just got a car. All right, so I think the first thing that I did was drive to the 7-Eleven and pick up in Arizona. And my friend took a picture of me. What am I wearing? This like looks weirdly staged. Like he was like, all right, stand there, hold up your drink, point, now take it, say cheese. And I was like, too cool for cheese, but I love cheese, it's true. This photo was taken with my very first digital camera ever. It was an RCA, okay, old school electronics, RCA camera, but it came with software that let you draw on photos. From then on, I was just obsessed with putting cigarettes and cigars in everyone's mouth. I did it to every photo that I saw. I was just like, you'd look cooler with a cigarette and a cigar. and a mustache again. I really wanted a mustache. I don't know. That's J-Fred, by the way, for those of you that didn't recognize him. Look at that face. Oh, here's one of my favorites. I stand by this one. Star Wars. So there was a time in my life, and this wasn't recent, this was like 10 years ago, but still, I was like 17. Me and my friends went to Lowe's and we bought a bunch of random parts and we fashioned together a lightsaber, okay? It was just a PVC pipe that we swung around and hit each other with. And then we went to the beach one day explicitly to go take stunt shots of us doing stunts with lightsabers. I don't think many girls were impressed, but I was. All right, guys, thank you for sharing these memories with me. It was super weird and super awkward, and now I realize how much I obsessed about having a mustache. And now I practically shave it off. I don't know what's with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this, remember to give this video a like if you want to see me react to more of my photos, because honestly, there are a lot more really weird photos on my Mac just waiting to be exposed. Revealed. Why do I keep doing this? And also, if you enjoyed this, subscribe, because I make videos, I don't know, like 3-4 times a week. I don't know, a lot. I just make a bunch of videos, a handful. In this video, I had some pretty weird haircuts. So tell me down in the comments below, what was your weirdest haircut that you've ever had? Could you top this one? I don't think you can. All right, guys, high five.